So here we are at Oscar's house, and Greg is about to call a volunteer, a potential volunteer, a prospect. He's going to make an ask, as we call it. It's Greg's speak for how to get volunteers, and so we're gonna watch his whole process.
It's called flattery and bribery.
There you go, flattery and bribery.
No, it's not.
Partially though. Nah, it's not. It's earnestness and conviction. There you go. Greg agrees. Is she picking up?
Hey Zanola, this is Greg with Organizing for America. We spoke a number of days ago, and you said to try you back around 9 o'clock. And I'm calling you back close to 9 tonight. This is Thursday. I wanted to see if you could join our canvas on Saturday. We're going to go around the streets of Harlem and ask people to sign the pledge that you signed in support of the president's budget with healthcare, energy, and education retained. We need your help for that. And if you'd like to join, come by the Human Bookstore. It's going to be at 124th Street and 8th Avenue, also known as Frederick Douglass. And we'll be there from 12 o'clock to 4 o'clock. Hope you can make it. Give me a call at 561-251-4188. Thanks so much.
Okay, so Greg, here's what I want to know before you make the next call.
Yeah.
You're doing this as a volunteer, right? Why are you doing it as a volunteer? It's taking up pretty much your whole day, every day of the week.
Because when I was working on the campaign, yes, this was stressful and exhausting, and in certain ways it took parts of my life away, but what I gained was greater than what I lost. I gained a sense of purpose.
Mm-hmm.
I understood people better.
Mm-hmm.
I got to meet lots of new people that worked for a cause that was greater than myself, and I want to continue that.
A lot of people would ask, now that President Obama's been elected, why such pressure to keep up the outreach efforts? What would you say to that? You've reached a goal.
When Obama announced his candidacy in, more than 2 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
from the very beginning, he was talking about changing the way government works for us. Not just in the sense that he would get elected and then change it and it'd be over, but the way to change the way government serves us was to change the way we interacted with government.
Mm-hmm.
So if we want to have a stake in the way we're represented in government, we have to take a part in that civic process. So that's one answer. The other answer is that if we didn't continue this effort, it would be a waste to have him elected and not achieve any of the items of the agenda on which he was elected, any of his platform. So.
To end, we've talked about this, how people are very shy about reaching out to people either face-to-face during a street canvas like we did the other day,
Mm-hmm.
or phone bank. So you can do one or you can do both. Give some tips for successful overcoming of fear and shyness when reaching out to random strangers.
You just got to do it. Just got to jump into it.
Yeah.
You'll psych yourself out of it until you make the first conversation.
Do you think it gets easier after?
Oh yeah. And the thing is, like, when you actually just start talking to people, you find that you have a lot in common. And the key to making a successful contact or a successful little conversation on the phone or in person, and it's easier in person, is just finding commonality. And that begins with your own motivation. Why are you doing this? What's your story?
So know clearly why you're out there.
Yeah, but personally.
Exactly.
Not a
why
set
you
of
as a
talking
person.
points, but why did you go do this?
And just one thing, I know that we have had no actual resources from any like top-down system. Am I right? It's all volunteers, volunteer money. Oscar going to Kinko's and printing stuff out. There's Oscar right there. So how successful have you been? And I mean, you've done this for a while now. Between the Human Bookstore, was it 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Just in the last 2 weeks, how successful have we been, do you think?
I'm going to answer that right after I take this call.
Okay.
This is Greg.